Hey,
Hello.
guess who finished another game jam?
Oh yeah, it was us.
Some of you guys noticed we're doing something special with this particular game, and that is we are going to be giving away a good chunk of donations to Hurricane Laura victims.
Oh yeah, for 2 weeks, 50% of the nations on the game that we just published will go towards the victims of the hurricane.
And then 70% of pledges from incoming patrons will go towards helping the victims. So say if you donate $10 to us on Patreon, 7 of those will go to the hurricane victims. And for the game donations, you can donate directly on itch.io where we publish the game. So we're going to be doing this for 2 weeks. And we will also post proof that we've sent these donations, like a screenshot or something, so you know we're reliable. 2 weeks from today, which is August 28th, and so 2 weeks from now is September 11th. So until September 11th, we will be using your donations to help Hurricane Laura victims. Please share. We want to help.
Yeah, we want to help those people. It was disastrous in some places.
It was awful.
So, let's talk about the jam, how it went, and observations.
Okay, so we had a different challenge this time. We were challenged to swap roles, so Andre usually does the art, and I usually do the scripting, but this time we swapped, so I did the art and Andre did the scripting.
Yeah, but as you guys probably expected, we required help from each other.
Yes.
So if Maddie needed help with art, I would help her a bit, like give her guidance. And same with me with the scripting. She would help me, tell me I should use a function and not an if statement.
This time we tried to have people vote on what the concept was going to be, so we had it between 3 different words: fraud, father, interrupt. Unfortunately, it was a tie, because only 3 people voted.
And each one of them voted for a different option.
Chaotic neutral, man.
It was beautiful, though, not gonna lie.
And so what we did to resolve that was random number generator, and we got fraud. So, believe it or not, the concept for this one was harder to come up with than the other ones.
It actually took us quite a good chunk of time to decide.
30 minutes or so, compared to 5.
Yeah. Still, 30 minutes in a game jam. In a normal game jam is a lot.
That's true. Yuck.
Eventually, by mixing and matching random ideas around the theme that we got, we ended up with the concept for the game. It's
Yeah, you talk about the concept, you Toho simp.
Well, yeah, Maddie suggested that we do a game like Toho, but not.
But worse.
But worse. So yeah, Toho is a bullet hell. Shoot him up. Your goal is just to kill bosses and avoid bullets. Mostly avoid bullets. So that's what we did for this game. We basically made smaller versions of Toho, but each stage has a twist.
Yeah.
To screw with your minds.
Yeah, because screw you.
Oh no.
Guys.
We didn't want to make the game too much like Toho. After all, it wasn't supposed to be Toho. It's supposed to be the seat of the bullets. Fraud. So we decided to cut many elements of the original game, like the special attacks, the bombs, and the several bosses in one stage and phases. So we just made a very simple game and implemented the tricks, and then ended up real good.
Yeah.
I'd never done a game like that where you have an enemy shoot bullets towards the player in a pattern in a pattern.
Rotation matrices, baby.
Oh yeah, those were fun to figure out. Yeah, last year learning matrices. Last year studying matrices in class.
I studied matrices this year.
Nice. Still figuring out where I'm gonna use them, and boom, I use them in a game. It's just seeing them work was beautiful. And that's how
that's the joy of scripting. You put together some random bullshit and then it works and you're like,
oh yes. So yeah, seeing just the enemies shoot in nice patterns felt very nice.
Oh yeah.
Now let's talk about our experiences doing what the other does best.
About programming, man, about the rotation matrices and.
Well, yeah, okay, true. I already talked about the rotation matrices and other programming stuff we had to do. I had to do, actually.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it was fun, because at the beginning I had no idea where to start. So I had to ask for your help, Matty.
Yes, I had to watch you program a simple move function.
Oh, yeah. I felt so dumb on that day. But then by the end of the jam, I had it figured out mostly, so I could do many things by myself.
Color teams, baby.
Oh yeah, by the time I started implementing, well, making the enemies shoot, I started getting the hang of things.
Yeah.
You want to talk about your experience with that?
Yeah, I did the art. I did pixel art.
You did. I'm proud of you.
No.
Okay, okay. Tell me, why didn't you tell me about this secret talent of yours? Because your art is amazing.
It is not shite.
Look at the shading. It's
like shading.
The shading on the sprites. It's beautiful.
You're a simp.
And also, how the hell did you do the shape for the final boss?
Which one?
The shape for the final boss. The roundies. The yin yang. The fishy boys.
Circle.
No, but like the curves to make the yin yang form. The shape.
Circle.
But how? I had to look up how to draw that in pixel art.
Circle.
It was like a... what, 8x8 or something?
No, what I did was I made big circle for the outline and I put 2 smaller circles in the middle.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, I needed a moment to realize how dumb I am. Although, to be honest, I can't really do circles in small-ass pixel art.
I didn't make the circles either, I just used the circle tool in Paint.net.
No, even with the circle tool, it's a bit impossible to do a circle, a 5x5 circle.
Well, then don't do 5x5.
Gotcha.
If you know, hopefully, we started another project, a longer project. We've done a video or 2 about it, the Mind Game, and we were thinking that we want to focus on that game more because these mini jams are nice and all, but
we do them to become better at what we do, just evolve as game developers.
They're more for us than for other people, and now we want to start doing something that's for other people. You know, something that maybe we can actually profit off of.
Hopefully, in the next 10 years.
So, we're gonna put these mini jams to the side. We might still do them once in a while, but we want to focus on the Mind Game, get that done, and then we'll see what happens from there. So, yeah, to sum up, putting games to the side, we're going to focus on the Mind Game, we're going to do art, scripting, etc. for the Mind Game, we're going to post updates. Hopefully we'll have a demo or something done by the end of the year. That's probably a gross underestimation or overestimation of when we're going to get it done, but we'll see. Because schools...
If it's a demo, it's doable.
Yeah. But,
it can be as small, especially if we work on the game like we've been working on the game jams. We just set a goal and we do it in a week.
Yeah, the only thing is, college.
That's why it's part of the game, not the whole game.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll have a demo done this year, and then from there we'll keep working on the full game, and finally we'll have something out properly.
So yeah, that's all. We want to talk to you guys about the jam, like a recap, and share our experiences.
I can't wait to script again. Not scripting makes me sad.
To be honest, same now.
Would it be opposite?
No, the art is fine. I'm fine with doing little to no art. But I like the freedom of scripting.
Yeah.
Because you actually see it in motion and it's beautiful. Although you love it more.
Yeah, I guess I do.
So yeah, in this next game jams or whatever, we can both work on scripting.
We'll see.
Well, yeah.
We will, however, still accept game jam challenges. Christ, I can't speak today. As well as suggestions from patrons.
Of course. Check out our Patreon. We post.
Remember, 2 weeks donations go to victims. We're gonna help, but we need your help too to help.
Of course.
We're not rich, no.
Check out our Patreon and see if you guys want to become patrons, and that way you help people who suffered from the hurricane. And same with the game. If you want to donate, it's the same. 50% of the money goes to the victims too.
70% of money from patrons goes to helping people that suffer from hurricanes. So, yeah.
Of course. So that's all for today, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep, bye-bye. Love you.
Bye.